that. I got to play him at Low Tier City 2.
He teamed with DMG at that.
I remember that. And I ended up taking the set off of him. It was 2-0, and the last stock of the first game, I killed him with Meta Knight's jab.
It's all full circle. You told me that earlier.
Yes, I did tell you that earlier. That was one of the two that I got. And he, what it was I accidentally did a jab. I meant to do a neutral air, and I just input the jump a little, like, too late.
Yeah.
And so I guess I did a jump cancel jab or something like that. And he went to mash because he thought I was going to grab.
Oh.
And when he went to mash, he side beat off the stage.
So you know the famous rat mash.
I do know the famous rap.
Where your right hand exits the controller, slaps everything as hard as possible, and then you hopefully return your hand to neutral position.
Have you seen Dakpo mash out?
You seen me mash out?
No, I haven't seen you mash out. I saw you mashed out against me once, and I said, okay, I'm just not going to pummel anymore. And that's something that I have ingrained in my head from playing against Dakpo.
That's the smart thing. Just throw right away.
Yeah, just screw it. I'll
Take
just
your
grab it.
guarantee. Well, you don't get guarantees on Samus. Samus is broken.
No. So we've got the Mother Boys versus DMG and
Solharath. He is a Sonic player from,
Okay.
I believe, Ohio.
I recognize his name,
Or
so
Michigan.
I definitely know who he is. I just don't know how good he is.
He's really good.
Okay.
So he teamed with Dirt Boy last year,
Yeah.
and they got really far. They actually beat me and Ripple. I believe they got either 5th or... Yeah, I think they got 5th.
That was back before you got any good at the game, though, wasn't it?
Low tier 3, I was okay.
Okay.
I carried Ripple in teams. He sucked that day. Hey, he's bad. But, yeah, Solharath has some notable almost wins. Like, I believe he took... it might have been HyperFlame. It was in his pool. No, that was my pool.
He was talking about that in general earlier. I don't think he made it out of pools because he got put into something with like a bunch of Game & Watches or something like that. I don't remember, but I definitely remember him saying like, I almost had that. I would have beaten him if I'd not SD'd.
Yeah.
And so that's apparently just like what he does is he'll SD.
He's a choke master.
And he's talking like he almost beat Hungry Box. He almost beat Junebug.
That's who it was. He took H-Box, I think, game 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he just choked it.
So I definitely believe that he's a good player, but I also believe that he may have consistency issues. I also think that Captain Falcon and Sonic is an awful team.
Pretty cancerous.
It's not the cancerous side of it.
They can't actually cover themselves well.
No, they can't cover themselves well, and the problem with it is that they will cover each other at the same time. They're going to hit each other a lot. A lot.
Well, Sonic's... Yeah, I was going to try to rebut it, and then I was like, actually, that's just perfectly correct.
Yeah. That's
there
what's
is
going to
no
happen.
rebuttal.
Oh, good lord. He just tied off to the lower left side from neutral air.
Yeah, Solharath's playing kind of bad. He went for an up throw follow-up, which you do have at 0% on Lucas, and he just choked it, and then he like almost killed himself.
See, he right there, just beating on each other. And so I don't imagine we're going to see a whole lot of coordination. Wow, that was
360
brilliant.
no scope.
I'm pretty sure he scoped that. I mean, he's sitting right there.
Definitely hard scoping cheater.
Solharath throwing out the back air, getting 2 stocks off of the red team. That's kind of what they needed to get back into the game. It's reasonable at this point for them to do well and possibly take the game if they can get their coordination together. But the way this whole game, the whole momentum it's just been gnarly.
I do like what their mindset seems to be, where Solharath fights against HyperFlame, and then DMG decides to fight StereokiDD, because DMG did beat Boyko in singles today.
Oh, wow.
In pools
I did not
to
hear
get
about
first
that.
seed. He was a 3rd seed and got 1st seed.
Wow, very well done, DMG.
And I do think that Ness kind of loses really bad to Falcon for a lot of reasons, in terms of Ness is just a garbage character.
Okay.
And HyperFlame's playing a character that is a semi-fast faller, like Meta Knight, for example.
Yes.
Sonic likes that combo weight and gravity a lot.
I'm familiar.
So yeah, I think that's going to be their natural like harmonization, and that's going to be what they look for.
I mean, Solharath's doing really well right now. You see how he's zipping around?
Rolling around at the speed of sound, dude.
And because he's doing all these zippy roll around things, he hasn't really been hit too much. And then on top of that,
Good night.
he's not there to just like boop DMG over the head or something like that. So I think that the biggest problem they are going to face is their lack of coordination with one another is going to just spell disaster for them.
Well, that's something that I kind of like. It's part of my mantra in doubles because I'm pretty well known for 2v1s. I don't play 2v1s. I just wait till people get impatient and then they kill themselves and each other. Sonic's one of those characters where he's like, I'm over here, now I'm over here, now I'm over here, and they're like, I got him. Oh, yeah, like where they'll like swing bats at each other or whatever, and the guy will duck. And they'll hit him. That's Sonic. That is Sonic in 2v1s.
Gotcha.
And just run away. Running away is the godlike play in 2v1s.
Yes, it is.
Always.
Well, one of the things, like a philosophy, it's something I was trying to teach Zeus when I teamed with him, is that in doubles, it's more important to live than it is to get a KO by a long shot. And so the team that lives, it sounds like the most obvious thing in the world, but the team that lives the longest is going to win the game.
No, I know exactly what you mean.
And it sounds kind of dumb. Like
just wear them down.
Like I have to kill the opponent. No, you don't. You have to live. You have to make sure your opponent doesn't kill you.
Saving your teammate, like if you have to choose between saving, well, and it depends on the context, but like in a balanced game where it's like it's even,
yeah,
saving your teammate is pretty much always better than killing your opponent.
Yep.
Yeah. Because then there's two of you.
Yep.
Like, this is way better.
Because there's so many more than just one.
This was a bad choice.
I can agree. There's like no room for them to move.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Is like we've clearly seen that they had to separate to see any success, right. And now they're like, now we can't. This is good.
Well, I don't know. I mean, so far it's paying off pretty well for them. Because if you look at the percents and the way that the movement has been, it's been substantially better than the last game.
Oh, yo,
that was good.
Take the 8%, but kill the little boy. Well played.
That sounds like the most brutal thing you could have said about that situation.
I say that every time somebody eats the PK Thunder, and it makes me smile. I hate Ness. Hate that kid. Ugh. They're holding the lead, though.
So far, so good. I know that this stage is really good for Captain Falcon, and a big part of it is because of the way that the stage the way that the stage is designed. That's not going to KO. Why would you
should have just charged back.
Yeah, like he had nowhere to go. He just charged a forward smash. You don't even have to get the tipper. He's at 150.
Yeah, I was like, hey, bada. Showing. Ooh, God, he's dead. No, he just didn't even try to edge guard. He was like, all right, dude, got him. Oh, wait.
I think that he thought he was dead. I think he just thought he was just flat out dead from that forward air, which wouldn't have been inaccurate, but he still should have grabbed the ledge, you know?
I think he was like, I'm going to go help my teammate, and then again, he was like, I'll hit him instead.
Yeah.
Whoops. Help, hit. We'll start with H. You're good.
That was a good air dodge for DMG to get past that. StereoKid, he was playing somebody earlier. I don't remember who it was, but he was getting bodied, and then he changed it up, and somehow DMG.
Okay. He almost cheesed with the stomp too. Sonic killed him.
Well,
to be fair, he knew the backer was coming. He was just like, I'm gonna interrupt if I can.
Yeah, pretty much.
There was like nothing he could have done there.
Like, let me see what I can do. Fine then, I'll get the KO. Not my team, or not my opponent. If we were in a free-for-all, I would have gotten the point.
That's true. That's broken. That's cheating. You shoot the one Fox laser.
Yes.
Ha-ha, you fool! I am a master.
I get more KOs than you, even though I did not earn
7 damage, all the kills. Like, you're stupid.
That was really good by DMG for him to get off the ledge in a good way for Solharath to recover, but their coordination has gone very, very far apart.
I disagree with how he came off ledge, though. He should have done a ledge, because he could have. He recognized that Solharath was off stage.
Yes.
He had invincibility. He could have ledge dashed and then put pressure on the Ness.
Yeah. I feel like he probably should have just very briefly refreshed his invincibility and then done like a ledge dash like you said.
Yeah.
Or just done a freaking knee, because he was right in range of that. Good save by Solharath right there, though. DMG does not care about the Lucas that's on to the side. He doesn't care about anything else. He just wants to get the KO on StereoKid. Good save. That was very, very well done.
Still in hit stun. Actually, 2 years of hit stun. Everyone's dead. You don't need to do that. He's out of combo percents. That was smart.
Yes.
This is smart up air. Everybody knows the combos on Falcon at 140. For all characters.
Oh, he fell past the ledge.
That's a good look.
Yeah, DMG not happy about that. You can see it on his face.
I wouldn't be.
Oh my wow, God. That was the dumbest combo I've seen.
Dicked on. That was kind of gross.
Well played by StereoKid and HyperFlame, taking a 2-0 victory over Solharath and DMG. They move on in winner's bracket. Solharath and DMG have to struggle bug their way through this very stacked doubles tournament.
I wonder where the bracket's at.
Speaking of stacked, how tall is Zanzi?